y'all, my name is Dylan Brady, and this is my song, Over Us. Black t-shirt, black dress, my hands, your hips, your lips, find me with the lights off. Cracks concrete, cracks headlight, cross the street from that for sale sign. Think of what it'd be like to be a little bit older. We had it all figured out, but now that we're older now, I'm okay, I found closure. But I still turn off that radio, pull it on that road, and listen to the voicemails that you left on my phone back then. Why do I see you when the night moves slowly? Why do I wish that our hands are still holding? Even though I know we ain't meant to be, you're on my mind. So I wonder why I'm so over us. Oh, I'm so over us. Girl, I'm so long over us, but I'll never be over you. And black K diamond hanging round your neck. Baby, do you still rock it? Is this little things that keep on popping up when I don't expect? Don't want us bucking around from what I can't forget about you. Yeah, why do I still turn off that radio, pull it on that road, and listen to the voicemails that you left on my phone back then? Why do I see you when the night moves slowly? Why do I wish that our hands were still holding? Even though I know we ain't meant to be, you're on my mind. So I wonder why I'm so over us. Oh, I'm so over us. Girl, I'm so long over us, but I'll never be over you. You're over you. Over you. Still, turn off that radio, pull it on that road, and listen to the voicemails that you left on my phone back then. Why do I see you when the night moves slowly? Why do I wish that our hands were still holding? Even though I know we ain't meant to be, you're on my mind. So I wonder why I'm so over us. Oh, I'm so over us. Girl, I'm so long over us, but I'll never be over you. I'll never be over you, babe.
Hey guys, it's Gail with PopCulture.com, and we are here with the super talented Dylan Brady. Dylan, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thanks for having me.
We have all the things to talk about.
I'm so ready.
Start with your new single, Over Us. I want the entire story behind it.
So I write songs about girls because I'm girl crazy, and I have zero game. And the only girl I ever loved left me for California. And so I've written hundreds of songs about her, pretty much a whole EP's about her. And Over Us was pretty much the start of all those songs, if that makes any sense. And not all each moment didn't have to be a real moment, but all the feelings were there. And I'm hoping people can connect with it, because I do. I mean, every time I listen to it, I feel it. And when I wrote it, I felt it, and I'm really excited about it. So
has she heard it?
She has. She hasn't heard the other songs, but she will. And it's fine. It's good. I'm good. It's fine. I'm fine.
He's fine. He's really fine. So where are you with the rest of the album? Is it completed? Are we still working
So all
on
the songs are written. They're in mix right now as we speak. And we got another single lined up. EP is 6 songs. And I'm really, really excited about them, because in my entire life, I mean, all I've ever loved is music and that girl. I've kind of, like, my entire life wanted to find what is Dylan and find something that's different and what makes me stand out. Because obviously I love country music, I love pop music, but an artist is somebody who differentiates himself. And so I think I found this thing in this music that really makes it different, and it still has its country root and it has its pop side elements to it, and I feel like it's really Dylan, so I'm really excited for people to hear it.
Talk a little bit about your path to music, because I know you were working with a record company and you kind of had a few famous people that took notice of you. So let's talk about that.
So I'm very grateful. So my favorite band ever ever is Rascal Flatts. Since I was 2 years old. I mean, I'm from Long Island, New York, so like no one listened to it but me. But it was Flats, Dixie Chicks, Tim McGraw, Colin Ray, and Flats hands down are my favorite. And I ended up meeting Joe Don Rooney from Rascal Flatts 2 years ago. So I do a lot of work with Zach Brown Band. And Zach has a camp for kids with disabilities called Camp Southern Ground. And I have Tourette syndrome, and since I was about 15, 14, I've gone into school spreading awareness for not only Tourette's, but like differences in general, because I say everyone's different, everyone has something, you're different from me, I'm different from you. And Zach caught notice of that, because Disney Channel had done a special, he saw that, brought me to the camp to talk to the kids, play for the kids, opened for Zach a few times, and through that I met Joe Don at a little private event. And
did you die?
I died because I wasn't supposed to play that night, and they made me play 2 songs. And Joe Don was going to play after me, but he was supposed to be the only one playing. And they made me play 2 songs before him. He's filming me, and I'm like, my throat's like closing up, like, what is going on right now? And then I was walking off stage, and he was just like, hey, can I borrow your guitar? I was like, sure. He's like, you know what? Stay up, let's sing Life is a Highway together. And I'm like, oh my God. So I go up, we sing Life is a Highway together. And I'm like forgetting words, forgetting everything, like the melody. Like he's like, you want to take verse? I'm like, nope, I will take the chorus without everyone knows because I'm gonna mess it up. And we sang that together. He gave me his number, I gave him mine. He said, let's work on something. And I didn't think anything. Like obviously, I thought he was just being nice. Like he's in Rascal Flatts, the most awarded country band in history. My legit idol is the reason I play country music. And I didn't think it was gonna be anything more than him being nice. And 2 days later, he started texting me, asking me if I have management, if I'm with a label, if I'm working on anything. We co-produced a single together way back. I signed an artist development deal with him, and he co-produced his record with Andy Sheridan, myself, and him. So
wow.
He's also become one of my best friends, and it's like really, really cool. Like I go to his daughter's basketball games and her plays, and I hang out with the fam, and like we're at his pool house till 3 o'clock in the morning just hanging out, listening to songs. And it's really full circle, and like now we're like, it's like we're best friends and we're boys, and like, and all of a sudden I look on his wall and I see 15 million records sold on a song, and I'm like, what is going on right now?
Could you ever have imagined?
I couldn't. I don't know. It's so funny because like I'm so grateful, and it feels real, but sometimes it doesn't feel real. If that makes any sense? It doesn't really, but in my head it kind of does. So he's just been a huge champion and walking me indoors and having his name with it and his belief and his support and everything. Just, I don't know, it's really cool. So.
Now you moved here. You were a teenager when you moved to Nashville,
Yeah.
right?
I moved here when I was 17. I went to Belmont for 1 year. And I was like, I cannot do school anymore. My brother's a biochemistry major in school, and school is for him. He's a smart one. I moved here when I was 17, and it was a great introduction to Nashville, going to school. And then I was like, this is not my thing. And I wanted to take it full head on. And I started writing. I mean, I'd always been writing songs, but it went from 1 song a week while going to school because I was going to classes to 7 songs a week, 8 songs a week, even more sometimes because that's the only thing I want to do. That's 7, 8 times of songs, and now there's hundreds and hundreds. We cut down to 6 for this EP. And so it's been really cool. It's been almost 3 years, and I miss Long Island. My family's moved here actually too about 7 months ago, and I love having them here. I miss home, but here is really home now.
Did you move here by yourself when you were 17?
I did.
God bless.
Yeah, I mean, I met a lot of friends, and I made my friend family here, you know. But now it's great to have my parents here and the dog here and everything. They're about 15 minutes from me in Franklin.
Your poor mama must have been terrified.
Oh, well, that's the thing. And now my twin brother is always still in Long Island. My sister's there, and they're going to move here. So we don't know where my brother's going to end up. But
and your twin brother played with you for a little bit, right?
We were in the Brady brothers together. There's a lot of cringy videos online when we were 15 and had acne on our foreheads. And we were working hard, didn't know what we were doing, but it really shaped me to get here too, you know? Mm-hmm. So, he left me to become a veterinarian. So.
Well, okay. That is not the music business.
No, not at all.
So you brought up your Tourette's.
Yes.
And you were diagnosed when you were how old?
I was 13. It was just pretty late.
How do you balance that with your music career?
Mm-hmm. So, I had never heard of Tourette's until I was around 12. And I had moved schools, and I had met my best friend to this day, Danny, who's back home. And all of a sudden I was at school, and I was noticing he was going like this. Mm-hmm. And and doing that. I just like didn't know what he was doing. I never heard of Tourette's. And I was like, just asked him what he was doing. He's like, oh, I have Tourette's. And he explained it. And I was like, that's a light bulb. It just went off. And so, because my entire life, it was always saying sorry and excuse me randomly, hitting my hands together and moving like this and sniffing and moving like this. And we never knew what it was. And I went to a neurologist, got diagnosed with Tourette's when I was 13. And immediately I just wanted to find the good in it, because it is something that I'm very grateful, first off, that it's not very outward and it doesn't totally affect me every day. It does in certain ways internally, and I feel that no one else really notices it. But I wanted to find something. I wanted to take advantage on what I had, and I wanted to find an opportunity within the difference I had. And so I started speaking at schools and camps and anywhere I could on, not, as I said, not only just Tourette's, but just differences in general, because not everybody has Tourette's, and I'm trying to get my message out there and have people understand it, but everybody has something that makes them different. And kids in middle school and kids in high school and even adults, like, they all have their things that they're insecure about and they think can hold them back, but what if it doesn't? What if there's an opportunity in it? What if there's an opportunity and you can find some good in it and change other people's lives?
Wow, that's awesome. Very inspiring.
Thank you.
So do we have a time frame on the album?
It's a really good question.
Thanks.
Looking like fall.
Okay.
We don't have a date yet, but I cannot wait for everybody to hear it, because I already have the next batch of songs ready for the next one and the next one after that, and so it's looking like fall.
Okay, will you come back and talk to us?
I would love that.
All right. For more on Dylan and all your other favorite artists, please visit popculture.com.